everyone. Welcome to On the Couch Season 9 premiere. And thank you for joining us. I love you guys. Thank you for being with us for 9 years. We have had some amazing artists and community on the show. Queer Artist Rock. And thank you for all the viewers for all your support and your love. My name is Antoine. I'm your host. And with me here, you can't see him, but my little cowboy is sleeping here with me. And I have a really special guest on the show. We have had in the past couple of years a number of Canada Drag Race contestants, and the show is still going wonderfully and going strong. So I thought I'll bring you a special treat. So on this season premiere episode, I'm going to read this because it's really a fabulous introduction. Here comes Océane Aqua-Black, the caramel queen, a queen of 19 years plus. Océane has a lot of ass. Can I say that on Russia's? And a lot of sass. She's always ready to party and always here to serve curve, juice, class, and insanity at the same time. I love that. The total package. Let's meet her. Welcome to the show.
Hello. nice to be here.
Nice to meet and nice to see you on the show, and thank you for being with us. You're coming to us from Quebec City, I hear.
Exactly.
Welcome. Yay, Montreal, Quebec, French. You speak French,
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course I speak French. Do you speak French a little bit?
I do not speak French, and my name is a little bit misleading that way because I'm Lebanese. And
Okay, nice.
Lebanon was a French colony, so we have a lot of French names. But I never learned, and I love the language. I love hearing the French language. It is
The
such a
language of love.
yes, such a romantic language. I melt right away. So speaking of languages and names and all that, I'm always curious when I meet a drag artist, where did the name come from? Where did you
Oh
get
my God. My name comes from a variety of reasons.
Okay. Do
Okay.
tell, do tell.
My favorite element is water. I love water. And since when I'm performing, I'm always wet, I decided
all the sweat.
yeah, I've decided to go with Aqua Black because I'm black.
Oh,
And
okay.
there is also a place where I come from, a special bar that is actually called Océane.
Oh,
It
cool.
doesn't exist anymore because now I'm an old hag.
Not at all
But
that.
at the time, yeah, it was making sense that it was gonna be my name.
Cool. I like it. It is very catchy, and that's why I asked.
Thank
So
you.
it was a name you came up with, because I know that in drag community sometimes you're given the name kind of thing.
Yes, it happens. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
for myself, I've always been someone who knows myself and knows what I want. So I said, I'm gonna choose my own name.
Nice. There you go. Well, which takes me to this. How did you start in drag? Like, what was the first time? What was the first experience that you remember that you got on stage and did drag?
My first experience was kind of crazy because it wasn't meant to be. First of all, I didn't know about drag queen back then. So
Okay.
we're talking about 19 years ago.
Okay.
And I was going out in Quebec City at a bar called Le Drag. And they saw me dance on the dance floor and they was like, oh my God, you should try maybe get into shows and everything. And I was like, I don't know, I'm not sure. And then they kept asking me and asking me. And one night we decided, me and a group of friends, that we're gonna drink and just have fun and let it all out and everything. And what was supposed to be a joke actually came out really great. So they tried to have me the next week and the next week after. And I was like, well, I kind of like it. So I decided to
That's a
pursue
good
that
history.
direction.
That's good history. I know that I know from my friends who are in drag, it's very addictive. Once you start doing it, you kind of just want
Oh
to
yeah.
do it again. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like there's not enough.
I've never done drag. I admit that, and a lot of my friends want to put me in drag, But
Yes.
I know, but I know. I mean, I've hung around enough artists. I know that the feeling is you get to be a lot more free, be yourself when you're in drag.
We're,
You're able to be a persona kind of thing. So yeah,
we're making magic. Like
yeah, it's magic.
yeah, we're entertainers, and we like to.
It's illusion.
Yeah, exactly. We like to speak with we use our art to speak to people and to tell about ourselves and
Oh,
like the community and everything. So
nice.
yeah, it is.
Nice. We'll probably roll back to that again on the show as I ask you more questions. But what makes and we're all unique in our own way, and every artist is unique in their own way. What makes Océane unique? What makes you different?
I think it's the fact that what makes me unique is that I don't take myself seriously. I can
That's
pretty much do
fantastic. Good for you.
I can pretty much do anything. Like if you think of the thing that nobody would do, I'll do it.
You'll do it. I like you
Because
already.
because for me, drag is, yes, it's a career and everything, but first and foremost, it's about to have fun. It's about embracing who we are. So like, and what I am is kind of crazy. So I'm like, let it all out and have fun. And
When I received your bio before the interview from you and your publicist, I laughed so much. I thought this is gonna be quite a character that I'm gonna have on the show.
It is.
Nice. Well, everyone, don't go anywhere. We're gonna take a short little break, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna come back and talk again to this fabulous human being for a lot more. So don't go anywhere.
I love my lips. My beautiful lips. I love my eyes, my beautiful eyes. I respect nature. I love all living things. Beauty is kind. I am beautiful. Love the earth, love your life, live life healthy.
We are back on the couch, season 9 premiere. Welcome back, everyone. With me today is Océane Aqua-Black from Drag Race Canada and Quebec City, and we're having a fabulous conversation. Pageantry. You won some pageantry, and I want to talk about that. I want to talk also. Pageantry is an important thing in the drag community. It's a big deal. So
yes, it is.
Tell me about it.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication. I will tell you, because you see your competition at first, and you're like, oh my God, how am I gonna stand out? How am I gonna go through all of this?
Okay.
But I think that when you have a passion for something, anything is possible. So I took everything that I have, everything that I got, I throw it all in there. It was, I think the year was
2017.
Yeah, exactly. It goes so
I have
fast.
your bio. I have it in front of me.
Does not even remember her own bio. She's crazy.
So yeah, so you won Mix MX for your Take Canada?
This one I didn't won. I participate.
The
one that I win is at the cocktail bar.
Okay, cool.
In Montreal. Okay. So for the MX Canada thing, I didn't win, but I was in the finalist.
Yeah, you were finalist.
On 120 queens. So it's kind
of
yeah,
that's as good as winning, really, to me. if you've gone that far. A friend, I had her a couple of times on the show, and she's been on a couple of my events. Anastasia Anakwe, I don't know if you know.
I love her. I love her.
Isn't she
awesome? Speak, yeah.
But she is so into pageantry. She's like follows all pageantry around North America, everywhere.
Anastasia is the big deal. Like, I don't know how many crowns she owns, but like this is crazy.
She's got a lot of diamonds, that girl.
Yes.
Cool. Well, any plans on any new pageantry that you have your eye on?
Right now I'm focusing mainly on my career, because after Drag Race I discovered that I had a talent for writing songs. So
and we're gonna be talking about that. So save that.
yes,
We got a big talk there. All right, Drag Race. You brought Drag Race up. Let's do that.
Yes.
Tell me everything. tell
If
tell
I
me about the
could.
experience, the
If I
auditions, how nervous you were, all of that.
Well, at first for the audition, I wasn't nervous at
You
all
weren't.
because
You,
I wasn't supposed to audition. It's actually my best friend that says, "Oh, you should try it." And I was like, "I'm from Quebec City. Like people will take people from the big, the big cities like Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal." So I was like, "Nah." And she was like, "You've got nothing to lose. Just
I'm glad
throw
your
it out
friend pushed
there."
you. Good for them. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So as I was progressing, because this is a really long process, it's like I would
It
say
is.
around 2 months of steps before
Okay.
getting the final call. And I was like, okay, so I'm moving on. I'm still moving on. And the more I was moving on, I think the more excited I would get because I was like,
Good.
okay, this is real. Like this is happening. I'm moving on. I'm not rejected. So I was like, okay. And then when I got the final call, I was like, I couldn't believe it at first because I was like, they must have like, big names and everything. And I'm like, well, I guess they liked me because we had a video to do, like a video where we showcase like our acting skills, our dancing skills, or everything that is needed to do the show.
Okay.
And we did that. I think it took around 9 hours to film because it's a lot. They're going for it. Like the race has already started.
Okay. Well, this is good information for anybody thinking about ever entering. It seems to be a process, and you got to be ready for it, I guess.
Yes, you have to commit. Like if you go through all this process, it means that you're really serious, you're really interested, and that's what they want, right?
Okay.
So
obviously, yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
So what happens? You got in. How did it feel with first day with the Queens? Yeah.
Oh my God, first day it was completely surreal because of course, the COVID situation that we were in.
Oh right, you were filming during then. Oh,
we had 2 weeks at the hotel where we were kind of sequestered because they wanted to be sure that we didn't have any symptoms and they don't take chances.
Okay.
So actually this was the longest 2 weeks of my life.
I can imagine waiting to be on the show, but quarantined somewhere in your own room by yourself. Holy!
But let me tell you something. The day that you finally take your first steps in the workroom, like in this big environment, that's when you finally realize that you're on it.
It hits
because
you.
Exactly, it's like something that you've watched and listened like all these years, and now you're one of them. It's a crazy feeling.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you had the experience. So cool. Who are the bad queens on that season? Okay.
The bad queen?
No, the bad ones.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? I don't think we had really bad people because some people told me that there was not enough drama in our seasons. Yeah. Some people told me that. So I was like, well, I guess we were just like all friends.
And when I say bad queen, I don't mean sometimes like within the drag, it's about again the drama. Even if out of drag, those queens are really wonderful people. When you're in drag, it's about the drama. So there was not a lot of drama.
Yeah, we didn't have like we didn't have a longer season, like really big fights or something that goes like wrong with one queen or another.
Okay.
I think that
that's actually nice. Good. That's nice. Good.
Yeah, it's nice because I think that it shows that the difference between Canadian drag and American drag.
I was going to say, yeah.
I think American drag is a little bit more, on.
It's about pulling hair and.
But it's okay because it's entertainment. It's a TV show. That's
what I mean. So, honestly, in producing things, but in any reality TV, you have to create the drama because the drama sells, and then people like it. Cool.
But we had like a fantastic time. It was incredible.
I'm glad you have. Why do you think drag plays such an important role in our community, in our history?
I think, well, I'm gonna speak for myself because I
Yeah.
think every drag queen could have a different answer to that question.
Sure.
I think that it is important because now more than ever in the climate and in everything that we live in, we need that little release. We need that little thing that make us go, that make us dream. You know, some people, I met some incredible people after the show that
Yes.
that told me that my story resonated with them, and like they were identifying to someone like me. And to me, this is crazy because when I was watching Drag Race when I was younger, I myself was relating to those characters, you know, that they create on TV and
Yeah.
everything. So to be like a beacon for someone is really big for me. And I think that's one of the things that it's important in drag is that we're all human beings, and we're all like approachable. Like it's not like we're stars, of course, but we're not. I'm not Beyonce, right? But that's what I like. Like we get to meet all of those people, and we realize that
we're real you're within the community. Yeah,
exactly. We're just as one. So
and you know what,
nice.
I love what you said, because we got those who are out of us out there doing the work, being public about it. I imagine the young person in a small town watching this and
Yes.
getting inspired and wanting to, realizing that you can have a life and
Yes.
you can do great with your life.
Totally.
Fantastic. So I'm gonna talk to you artist to an artist now, because we're gonna hit the song thing. Cool. Yeah. I have a similar experience because I've only recently started writing as well songs. So
that's nice.
Isn't it addictive?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh my God!
It
Once you realize that you can write songs, you want to write more.
Yes.
Tell me, how did it come about? Why did you decide to give it a go?
It's from my season actually, because when I got eliminated, it was difficult, of course, but the main thing was that I couldn't sing and dance and everything. So I told myself I'm gonna go and try to destroy this thing.
Oh my God, how
me.
inspiring. I love this story.
Yeah, because it pushed me, because one thing about Drag Race is that even though it's a bad thing to get eliminated, you always get something out of it. Exactly, and that really pushed me to say I want to write my own song. I want to do music and prove to the world that I can do it.
Awesome.
So it started
we got a winner.
So yeah, I released my first song back in February of this year. And
I remember the release. I remember the video. And let's tell the audience. I'll let you say it. Let's tell the audience the name of the song we're talking about.
Cream Pie.
Yay, Cream Pie. And it's very catchy. It's very catchy.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. It is.
And then the video. Oh, good God, the video.
It's cool, right?
Crazy video. And you know what? In your bio, I realized when I caught this line in your bio, I realized what I saw in the video with her passion for goats. Yes. And I remember when I was watching the videos, like, why is there a goat in the video?
I'm obsessed with goats.
Are you?
I think this is the cutest thing ever. Like, even with my partner, I told him that I want us to have like a little goat? Like a domestic goat or something. They are the cutest thing.
Nice. So that was your idea to put a goat in the video?
There's always going to be a goat somewhere.
Artistic wise, I think you can make it your little signature. Even when you do something big, you throw a little goat in the corner or something. and then people will be in on the topic kind of thing.
Yeah.
So how the video had a good amount of work. How long did it take to film it?
Oh my God, we did everything in one day.
Wow.
This is crazy. We started at 7 in the morning and we finished at midnight. It was.
And you changed all the outfits in one day?
Yeah, we were going to different location and moving the stuff around. It was something.
Okay, cool. Did you enjoy it?
yeah, it was my first experience creating like a video, like with a real team,
Yeah.
and like it was incredible. I loved it.
It was directed by.
Velvet Code from Sophia's Music, who is the label that is releasing all of my music.
Yeah, and James Forrester, right, was involved.
Yeah, he was the director of the video.
Director of the video. Yeah, very talented. Very talented.
I love him. His vision is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Like I tell him what I want, and it's already there. So
that's actually nice to work with people who understand what you're trying to.
Yes.
Cool. What is your next plans for?
Well, my next song is out since July 1st. It's called Reddit, and it's going quite well on the platform right now. So I'm really excited.
Nice.
And I'm gonna be filming the new video for this song at the end of November. So I'm really excited.
Awesome.
Yes.
So, and you're still writing?
Oh yeah, I'm still writing. The full album is gonna come out in for spring, so around March and April.
Nice.
So it's gonna be an upbeat album, a little bit of craziness in it. There's still gonna be those.
and I look forward to hearing it and seeing your video.
Really proud.
What we're gonna switch topics a bit. How do you think we're doing as queer people in our community? What can we do better?
I think we're doing fine. That's an interesting question because
I try. I try to sound smart.
I think that if we take a look at, like, for example, 10 or 20 years ago, we've made a lot of progress.
Yeah.
But there's still more work to do. And
there's always more work to do. Yeah.
I think that one thing that is really important to remember is, and this is what I learned since I did the show, sometimes the fandom is as exciting as bad. And I think that people should be more mindful, since we're all in our own community, about respecting the work of the queens and even those who are doing less than other, that they're still putting all of their heart into their art. And I think that it's really important to remember this, because I think that sometimes in our own community, we are really tough with one another.
Yeah. I was just going to say, just because we have social media doesn't mean it's an invitation to just be nasty to one another.
Yes.
You know what? Everybody's out there trying and working hard on their craft or their drag or whatever. Be supportive, be encouraging. Don't put people down.
Yeah, and that's one of the problems of social media today. I think it allowed people to say everything that they want, anything that they think about.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but just because it's on your mind, you don't have to run and type it.
Exactly, and that's exactly the subject of my song Reddit.
I did not listen to that one, so I gotta.
That's okay. That's perfect. You still have time. But it's one of the things that really speaks to me, because that's what I'm saying in the song, is that everything that you say matters, even if it's on the internet.
Oh, I love the song already. Good for you. Good for
you.
Good for you for writing about that topic. I mean, in my media work, in my magazines, I always say to our writers and editors-in-chief, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it, darling. You don't need to say it.
Exactly.
There's enough hurt in the world that the best we can do for humans, for one another, is to make it a better day, to be gentle.
And more than ever in our own community, right? Yeah. Because that's what we want. We want to be accepted. We want to be respected. So we need to respect each other.
Thank you. Thank you for that message. Listen to her. Okay, people, listen to her. If you were queen of the world for a day,
oh my God,
what would you change? What would you do?
If I was queen of the world, you know what? I think what I would change is for every local drag performers, to have better paychecks.
You know what? Actually, fair enough. I don't want to dig into that topic, but I do believe.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
No, but I do. No, I do believe that in our community, we need to, there's sometimes shortage of appreciating enough financially as well. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because everybody, like I said earlier, put their hearts into it, put everything that they have. So I think it could be, that's something that I would want, like each queen to be celebrated for what they're doing. And like, yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, there you go. Let's make her a queen for a day. We'll all get paid. Everybody will get paid more money.
Yes.
And we are going to take a short break, and we're going to be back with delightful Océane to continue the conversation. So hang on, people. Still every hurt and every heartbreak, like a hammer to the stone. But I'd rather not be with a cheater and be on my own. And we are back with Océane Aqua-Black, and let's now get to know you a little bit more personally. Tell me about your upbringing, where you're from, siblings, family. Do you have a partner? Do you have a dog? Do you have a cat? All of that.
I'm originally from Haiti, and I've been adopted. Well, since people know now on the show, because I was abandoned. As I was a kid, I was put in an orphan place. I don't know the term. Yeah,
Orphanage.
Yeah, on an orphanage. Yeah. And then I've been adopted in the province of Quebec with two incredible parents. Nice. I've been pretty lucky, I will tell you, because I've never had, like, you know, the struggle of about coming out and all of this. I've always been accepted for who I am. And I know that it's not the case of everybody. So like, they kind of saved my life. So like, I'm so happy with everything that happened when I was a kid. I did have a lot of dogs growing up.
Did you? Oh, okay. I love doggies. There you go.
Oh my God, me too. And then when I went to study, because I'm originally from a little country called Saint Paul. Okay. And when I got to 18 years old, I went to Quebec City to pursue my studies and everything, because I studied in tourism.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, and in restaurant management. Yeah. So that's what I did. And then I discovered drag and everything.
And tell the whole story. Cool.
Exactly.
And you have a partner? You said you have a partner?
Yes, we've been together for 10 years now.
Oh,
so it's going so well.
I love romance stories. And awesome. What kind of child were you? The troublemaker, the funny child?
Should I say that? I was a challenge.
I was a challenge.
Well, you know, I've always been like that. I've always been so excited.
I was going to say, I feel that you're still a challenge, probably.
But you know, when you're young and when you're a student and you're at school, sometimes teachers don't quite like it.
Oh
but
God, yeah, we're all crazy when we were younger.
I've always been like the extrovert type. So
you are. So you were. I'm assuming you were popular in school.
Well, yes and no. It depends.
It depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I would say that I've experienced a little bit of bullying in school, but mostly because people didn't know better. But nothing like, you know, major or really, really bad. It's just stupid people being stupid, I guess.
No, it's bullying is a huge issue that I think we really need to do better about. Yeah, but
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it sounds like a good childhood and a good upbringing, and that's all. All right, well, gonna start Okay, you said you've never watched On the Couch before because you're from a different province, and
Yes,
this airs on Rogers TV in Ontario. But we finish the show usually with just quick questions, just more to get to know you.
I
So
love that.
you're ready to play?
Yes.
Okay. Your favorite color?
Green.
Green. I like it. Your favorite season of the year?
I would say spring.
Yeah, spring girl. Cool.
Yeah.
Your favorite flower?
Oh my God, I've never thought about that.
Think now.
Uh, white rose.
Ooh, I like.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, good choice. Very classy. I like it. Your horoscope?
Oh, a scorpion.
You're a Scorpio. Cool.
Yes.
Nice. I actually, my mom is. Yes. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you believe in horoscope? Do you actually wake up in the morning and read your horoscope?
I think there's a truth to it, but I think not everything is true about it. But I'm sure that it plays a role in some kind of way.
I think there's a control of the energies by the planets and all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
What makes you laugh?
Oh my God.
Everything.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Like I like ridicule. Like I like when I like stupid things. I like yeah, I like ridicule.
That's a good reason to laugh.
Yeah.
Your favorite time of the day? Are you a morning person, night person?
I'm a night person,
You're a night-
1,000%.
Yeah, that would be me. Your favorite evening? You had a long day and you came home. What would you pour?
Rosé.
A rosé.
Yeah, I love rosé.
Classy. A song you listen to frequently these days, other than yours.
Other than what? Oh my God! I listened to Alien Superstar by Beyonce from the new album.
From the new album. Cool. All right. That's a
Yeah.
good album, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so great.
Yeah. What quirks do you have?
What's a quirk?
What's a quirk? When you have something really odd that you do that everybody thinks it's weird.
Oh, I will. Oh my God! Oh, the way that I'm making my my suitcase when I do shows, because I am someone who needs everything needs to be in order. So there's a place. There's a place for everything.
When you said what's your quirks, and I was going to explain to you, I was going to say I like everything. Like if I put something, it has to be positioned in exact.
Yes, exactly. That's me.
So that's a quirk. That's a quirk. That would be a quirk. Okay, you learned a new you learned a new word today. Quirk.
Yes.
What is okay? I hope you know this. What this one means. What is your pet peeve?
Oh my God, I don't know that.
Okay. What is something that annoys you when people do?
Hypocrisy. I hate it. I hate it. Like this is something that I'm never gonna be able to accept or forgive. I don't know. This is what upsets me the most.
Nice. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, the hypocrites are awful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What job would you be terrible at?
Oh, normally it's the other way around. Okay. Science. Yeah, science. Yeah, I would be terrible with that.
Yeah,
I can make something explode in no time.
She will cause the world nuclear explosion.
It would be dangerous.
Very dangerous. What favorite film of all time? What's your favorite film?
X-Men. X-Men.
Really? You like those?
Yeah. I'm a big MCU nerd too. All that has to do with Marvel.
High five.
This is for me. It's like movies of a lifetime.
Yeah, I'm a movie buff, but every week I choose another Marvel movie to watch again.
Yes.
And especially X-Men. I wore out my DVD copies of the X-Men movies.
It's because I think like from the other Marvel movies, X-Men is the closest that our
our story,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
I think
Like
that's
the
why I did
struggle,
it.
the acceptance, and
Yeah.
everything. So I think that maybe because it resonates more with us.
Absolutely. Actually, you know what? That's maybe I've never thought of it, and that's the truth. But maybe that's why I love it so much, because it
Yeah.
represents our story. What dish? What dish do you cook that we should never miss?
I don't cook.
Don't go to her place for dinner. You won't be
My
served.
boyfriend, my partner actually cooks very well and everything.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm not like, yeah.
You're not the master of the kitchen.
So, you know, your previous question, the job that I would be bad at, let's put
Cooking.
that.
Cool. Are you usually early or late, or like a lot of drag queens really late?
Oh, I'm always 30 minutes before.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm always
impressed.
in everything that I do. If I have a show, I'm always ready to go 30 minutes before, because you never know if something may happen.
Good for
Like,
you.
I don't know, like a shoe that breaks or anything. So I want to be ready when it's time to be ready.
Nice. Okay. You have a special occasion coming up, and you want to plan a romantic date for your partner. What would you plan?
It would start on a boat for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, a little private boat, because I think there's nothing more romantic than that.
on the
And
water.
you know, like with the fireworks and everything, and we could have after that dinners, and then you know everything goes well.
The rest of the story, yes.
The rest is history.
Similar question, but still different. You have a weekend off from all your work. How would you spend it?
Oh, I'm gonna go to a place where I can just let go. Like for example, Ibiza or something like massive, where I could just let go of everything
Enjoy
and
yourself.
disconnect.
Nice, very nice. How do we find you on social media?
On Instagram, of course, Océane
Course.
Aqua-Black 4.
Okay.
And I don't think there's a
Are you
4.
on TikTok?
No, not yet. I should. Everybody tell
Honestly,
me.
it's a lot of. I just got on like a few weeks ago. You almost have to keep feeding the beast.
Yes,
It's
yes.
so much work. It's so much work. But yeah, but in this day and age, it's almost unavoidable for artists to be on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Yeah.
Totally. So I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I also have Twitter. Yeah, you can find me.
You can
You'll
find her
me.
everywhere. And she's not going anywhere, it seems.
No.
We like that. All the best, Océane.
Thank you so
I
much.
wish you a lot of support and a lot of from the community and a lot of success.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed yourself on the show.
Yes, it was nice. I love it.
Well, welcome. Thank you. All right, everyone. That's it. We're back, and there's going to be a lot of more awesome artists coming on the show throughout season 9. And I love you. Keep watching and take care and be good to one another. Okay? Be kind. Bye.